Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Story Time with Og. Today's book is called Grandma and Me, A Kid's Guide for Alzheimer's and Dementia by Beatrice Tauber Pryor, Psy.D, and Mary Ann Drummond, RN, illustrated by Julia Walther. Oh, my goodness. Some smart people wrote this book. There's a dedication. Here's a letter from them. If you want to stop and read it, go ahead. All right, here we go. My grandma is the best grandma ever. She is the kind of grandma that laughs a lot. She knows everything about everything. She always has candy in her pocket just for me. My favorite candy is butterscotch, the kind with the yellow crinkly paper. When Grandma gives me candy, I crunch and crunch until it is all gone because it tastes so good. One time, Grandma and I had a contest to see who could make their candy last the longest. Grandma won. I love going on walks with Grandma in her backyard. There is so much to see and do. Grandma's yard is full of flowers, trees, birds, and lots of green grass to run and play on. I like the way the grass tickles my feet when I take my shoes off. I like the way it smells after Dad cuts Grandma's grass on a hot summer's day. There are butterflies of many colors in Grandma's garden. There are a lot of bees, too. One time when I was picking a flower for Grandma in her garden, a honeybee stung my finger. Grandma put medicine on the bee sting. The medicine took the pain away. Bees are very special, Grandma told me. They help all our flowers, fruits, and vegetables grow. Without them, we would not have food. I believe Grandma, but I still do not like bee stings. My favorite memory of Grandma is the time she taught me how to listen to birds. Did you know baby birds learn to sing from their parents? Did you know each bird has a special song? My favorite bird is the red bird. The red bird is called a cardinal, Grandma told me. Listen to its song. Now when I hear a sharp, soft tweet, tweet, tweet sound, I know a cardinal is near. I see redbirds all the time now because I know their song. Every time I hear or see one, I think of my grandma. I went to see Grandma today. She wanted to walk in the garden. As we walked, I put my hand in Grandma's and squeezed her hand very hard. She squeezed my hand back, and that made me feel good. Grandma was happy. Her eyes twinkled, and we laughed and giggled out loud as we walked together. Grandma reached into her pocket and pulled out 2 pieces of butterscotch candy, one for her and one for me. We crunched and crunched together and had a contest to see who could crunch the loudest. Grandma won. I felt wonderful walking in Grandma's garden. This is a touch-me-not flower, Grandma told me. She showed me the orange flower with tiny green leaves. When Grandma touched the leaves, they folded up. I touched the leaves and they folded up again. Seeing the little leaves fold up made me laugh even more. Grandma was laughing too. Then something strange happened. "Oh, Johnny, isn't that the funniest thing you ever saw?" Grandma said. "The strange thing is, my name is Matthew. Johnny is my dad's name. I was not sure what to do. Then I remembered what Mom and Dad told me. There are times Grandma is confused. When Grandma called me Johnny, it did not bother me. She thought I was Dad. She was smiling and happy. I felt happy to see her happy. After we walked in the garden, we played a game of hunting for pictures in the clouds. Grandma gave me a big hug. "I love my Johnny boy," she said. "I love you too," I said. I was glad to feel her arms around me. There are days when I visit Grandma, she does not feel well. We do not go on walks in her backyard. We do not listen to birds or talk about bees. We do not have butterscotch. Some days she sits in a chair and looks out the window. It makes me feel very sad when Grandma does not want to walk with me in her garden. Grandma is going through some changes, Mom told me. She will have trouble remembering important things, Dad said. Sometimes Grandma has trouble remembering where she is and she gets upset, even mad. I feel sad when Grandma is sad. I wish I could make her happy. Mom told me that there is a big word adults use for the changes happening to Grandma. It is called Alzheimer's disease. Wow, that is a big word. I can't catch Alzheimer's from Grandma like I could catch a cold. Not all people who get older get Alzheimer's, Dad told me. It is like when you have a broken arm, Mom said. Your arm does not move or work the way it is supposed to because it is broken. With Alzheimer's disease, the part of the body that is broken is the brain. One day I had a special visit with Grandma's nurse. The nurse who helps Grandma each day explained more to me about Alzheimer's. Alzheimer's can change how people act. Alzheimer's can keep people from doing things they used to do alone, like brush their teeth or comb their hair. The nurse showed me a picture of the changes inside of Grandma's brain. The brain is a very special place. There are cells in the brain called neurons. The neurons help us think and remember things. The neurons send messages from the brain to the body to tell the body what to do. When someone has Alzheimer's, the neurons do not work the way they are supposed to. The changes I see with Grandma are because of broken neurons in her brain. Grandma can still remember what happened a long time ago, but she has trouble remembering what just happened. That's why people with Alzheimer's sometimes call people by other names, like Grandma does with me. Mom says I look like my dad did a long time ago when he was little. My grandma remembers Dad better from when he was a little boy. For Grandma, it is like she is with him from long ago when she is with me. It makes me happy to know I can help Grandma by letting her call me by my dad's name when we spend time together. Sometimes I miss the way things used to be with Grandma. We did lots of fun stuff together. I used to spend the night at Grandma's house. We watched movies. We made cookies and stayed up late eating them. We counted the stars and told stories until we fell asleep. Grandma told me stories about when she was my age or when Dad was little. I miss spending the night with Grandma. Now we go to Grandma's house every day to check on her instead of spending the night. We bring her food and make sure the nurse is doing everything Grandma needs. Some things stayed the same. Grandma and I still like to tell each other stories. I help her remember the parts she forgets. She likes to hear stories about when she was growing up and when my dad was little. These are the stories Grandma once told me. Mom said the best stories for Grandma are ones that happened a long time ago. I still remember them, so now I tell her. They make her smile. Grandma still loves to look out the window and count the stars at night, just like we used to. We still like to eat cookies. One day when I visited Grandma, she was sad. She cried. I don't like it when she cries. I wanted to help her feel better, so I sang our favorite song, You Are My Sunshine. Grandma smiled and sang with me. I can't believe it, Mom said. Look at how happy she is. The nurse said I gave Grandma something called music therapy. People with Alzheimer's, like Grandma, need a lot of therapy. They need to listen to the kind of music they liked when they were very young. They need to be able to do art, make things, and do all kinds of fun activities. The nurse said this is therapy for my grandma. The next time I visited Grandma, I brought crayons and papers. We colored, sang, and even took a walk in her backyard. I asked Grandma, "Do you want to walk in the garden or sing a song?" I did not ask Grandma, "What do you want to do today?" Grandma's nurse said the best way for me to talk with Grandma is to use short sentences and to give her easy choices. Having too many choices makes Grandma upset. Grandma understands me better when I talk with her this way. I know that some days Grandma does not feel well enough to do things with me. She shows this feeling by how she acts. Sometimes she is sad or upset. When she does not feel like doing things with me, we have a lot of fun. Or when she does feel like doing things with me, we have a lot of fun. Mom, Dad, the nurse, and even Grandma all say she feels better when I am with her. The nurse gave me a title of Special Therapy Assistant for all the things I do when I visit Grandma. To me, it's just me and Grandma being Grandma and me. There are still a few things about Alzheimer's disease I don't understand. I don't understand why Grandma says it's December when it's really July. I don't understand why it makes her upset to tell her she is wrong. It's like being on a long journey, Matthew, Mom said. We are meeting Grandma where she is on her journey. To me, it is like my imagination. When I imagine to be a pirate or a king or a chef, just like my imagination feels real to me, Grandma's thoughts are real to her. I do not correct or change what Grandma says, even if it's wrong. Correcting her would make her feel sad. If she says the month is December and it's really July, I use my imagination and pretend it is December. When you imagine with Grandma, you are doing meet me where I am care, Mom told me. That is what Grandma needs. There will be a time in the future when Grandma will need more help. She may need help with getting dressed and eating her food. She may stay in bed a lot. Grandma may say or do things that she usually does not say or do. She may even seem like she is mad or upset with Mom, Dad, or even me. It is not Grandma's fault or ours. I know the changes are there because of Alzheimer's and not because of me. Grandma still loves me and I still love her, no matter what changes she goes through. When Grandma can no longer tell me stories, I will tell her the same stories she has always told me. I will let her hold the pictures while I tell the stories, because I know that will make her happy. When Grandma isn't able to talk to me anymore, I will hold her hand and talk to her like I do now. I know she will hear me. Most of all, though Alzheimer's disease may change Grandma, it will not change me. Grandma and I together will always be Grandma and me. I really enjoyed this book, and I really hope you did too. And I hope you learned a few things, because I know I certainly did. Well, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.